I'm of good cheer because I'm still here. And around this time last year, I wasn't sure if I would be, or especially didn't want to be. I grew up as pretty much the only child of a single mom. My mom was very, very depressed. I always either knew her as working really hard, trying to make ends meet. She was very vocal about her struggle with suicide and suicidal thoughts. And those thoughts became my own my sophomore year, I believe, of high school. I really struggled and was hospitalized, was in and out of therapy, on and off of medication. It was hard to feel like and not see the hope of her healing or of my own. Spring of 2023, I decided this medication isn't working for me. Let me just try to wean myself off and see what that feels like. In the spring, it was fine. And then the fall of 2023 hit. My birthday hit. And for some reason, turning 33, the age that Jesus died, just really weighed on me. I would say it was Satan being crafty. Yeah, just really hit rock bottom when it comes to suicidal ideation. People think that depression looks like something, but it doesn't discriminate. Yes, I have so many reasons to be grateful. I have an amazing husband and 2 great children. But it's not just situational and what I've seen my mother go through, it's also genetic. And when you're in that vicious cycle, it's not, you can't just pull yourself up from your bootstraps and just keep going. It's a daily fight. It's a daily choice to choose to believe things that are true versus the lies that you constantly hear. Your mind is wired differently to believe things that are negative. That birthday, I reached out to a couple of people in our church, and they prayed for me and sent me voice messages and checked on me the entire day that I was there. And it just meant the world to me to be able to be vulnerable and honest about what I was going through, especially for someone who's supposed to be on staff. To be able to have a space where I can just be. I can't not share what Jesus has done for me. And I've worked in mental health, specifically with young people, young women, and I know that it's not just me that's struggling with that. And so I can't present myself on Sundays as a teen crew director who has it all together and who's happy-go-lucky. And I think what teenagers need is the real. That's what they're about these days. They want what's real and what's raw. And I'm open to sharing that because it's not just my story. I'm proud of me and just the practical choices that I've made to move the body God gave me, to use the breath that He gave me, to focus on the truths of His word instead of the lies that I hear from Satan. It's hard for me to say that I've been healed of depression. That feels too big to say, especially given what I grew up seeing and not seeing my mom be healed this side of heaven. I never thought that was possible. But daily, moment by moment, day by day, I'm experiencing healing. And that makes me cheerful and hopeful. And I couldn't say that this time last year.